Hello friends, welcome to our official YouTube channel of Hasmukh Goswami College of Engineering. Today we learn about the topic involute. Now in this particular topic we learn how to draw involute. Let us start with. We'll start with the circle. Here is the problem. Draw an involute of circle. In this case we are given a string having a length equal to the circumference of a circle. That means in this problem we are going to understand if you are given a string which is wounded around a circle, and if we unwound that string there will be a particular curve, and that name of this particular curve is known as an involute. Let us start with the problem. Here is a circle. Now you can take any random diameter, or suppose if you are given the problem like 30 mm diameter, 40 mm diameter, then by taking the radius is equal to half of the diameter and you can draw it. Now next step, we are going to divide the circle into n parts. Now you can go for 6 part or 8 part or 12 part as per your choice. Okay, now here we have divided the circle into 8 equal parts. Now onwards of that, just number it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now we'll take a length is equal to circumference, that is equal to perimeter, and the formula of perimeter is equal to 2 pi r. So this is a length, and we name it as a AP. Okay, and the formula is pi d. Either you can take 2 pi r or pi d, both are same. Now we'll divide this line into 8 equal part, and onwards of that we'll number it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now next step, what we are going to do, we are going to draw a line which is perpendicular to the center of a circle and 1. This line is exactly perpendicular to the center. Let the name is center of O1. This line is perpendicular to O1. Okay, likewise we'll draw a line which is perpendicular to O2, O3, O4, O5, O6, O7. Okay, and onwards of that let us name it, and we are going to take a length 1p1 from the line which is horizontal, 1p. Okay, like 2p at second point, 3p at 4, likewise at the end. And now that we'll start with the point 8 and draw the curve which will join the point P, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7 and P8. Okay, so here we have completed the curve, and the name of curve is an involute. Now the next data, in this case we are going to study about the compound shape. Here is the compound shape. It is a partial, that means a half of a circle and half is a hexagon. Okay, so the data is mentioned over here. A pole of a shape half hexagonal and semicircle. A string is to be wound having a length equal to the pole perimeter. Draw the path of a free end P of a string when wound completely. Take hexagonal 30 mm side and the semicircle 60 mm side. That means the side of a hexagon is 30 mm and the diameter of circle is 60 mm. So we can draw by having the data. Now we start with the end. First we take AP is equal to perimeter of this entire curve. Now the curve will be half of the semicircle, that will go for the pi r, and remaining perimeter is for the half hexagon, and the side of half hexagon is 30 mm each. So 30 plus 30 plus 30, that will go for 90 mm plus pi r. Okay, now we are going to divide the circle into 4 parts and name it 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and remaining part for the hexagon. Now we'll divide the perimeter into equal part that we have divided, so that will be half of semicircle and remaining will be for the hexagonal length. So we'll start with the A to P, that is the total length. Likewise we'll draw perpendicular from center to the 1, that is 1 to P, likewise 2 to P, 3 to P, 4 to P, 5 to P, 6 to P, and last is a point A. And by joining the point P, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, we have the entire curve. Thank you for watching my video. Please like it, share it and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.